I'm back here at Michigan 2025. I'm here with Adam from Hammock Gear. And Adam, can you go ahead and tell us about your company and tell us a little about yourself?
Okay, well, the company is Hammock Gear, like you said. Started the company in 2009, so we've been doing it for a little while.
Okay.
Started just as a DIY enthusiast, making my own stuff. And
seems like a lot of everybody we talk to seems like that's how they start out.
Yep.
And then you kind of get hooked.
Yeah, that's kind of what it was. I mean, it was one of those things where I was trying to lighten up my load from a different way of camping, back in the day. And yeah, so found this group on hammock forums when I, found that hammock camping was even a thing. And yeah, so started making my own gear and bringing it to a couple of the different hammock camping gatherings, and a few people were curious about what I was putting together and asked if I would make one for them. So of course I said yes, and then it just came at a good time. I was 2008 was we had the whole financial crisis in the nation,
yep.
And so the job that I had before was sort of tied to that. So I was out of work for a little while, and it just came at a good time. I didn't really think it would take off, or anything like that. But turns out people like hammocks.
What products do you sell? What's your product line?
Yeah, our main thing was insulation. There were so many commercially available hammocks. In the early days, I mostly just concentrated on keeping people warm in those different hammocks. But eventually, we became a one-stop shop. We've dealt with Dyneema fabric, the ultralight stuff, since the very beginning, like way back in the day. One of the first ones to use it, and so underquilts, top quilts, hammocks, tarps, pretty much the whole setup.
Everything but the stand.
Everything but the stand now, because the Yobo people figured that out.
Have taken that corner of the market,
they
right?
They really have. I mean, other people, the opportunities have been there, but they came up with just a great, Cal's got a great engineering mind on how to make it put together. There's a few others out there, but they just aren't not as well put together as this one.
So what sets you guys apart from other companies?
Oh man. Boy, I don't know. There's some really great, it's hard to say what sets me apart from other awesome vendors, because there are some good ones. But I know hammock camping. I've done thousands of miles of hiking and bicycle packing and moto packing, and I use the gear. So some of the bigger companies out there aren't as versed in the actual hammock camping.
And that's true. A lot of the cottage industries, and certainly Hammock Gear started out that way. Some of the other ones did too, but they all started out that way because of their love of the outdoors and trying to figure out something a little bit different for whatever it is, whether it's lighter or more compact, whatever it is. But they all seem to start out that way. And so they know the business, they know what other hammockers are looking for, or at least think they know what they're looking for. But then they offer a variety of products, whether it's lighter or better down. Winter camping, certainly you're going to need different down than you would for summer camping. So stuff like that. But people like Adam here, who actually get out there and do it. And so when he comes out with new products, or the products he does have, it is really based on his experience, not so much what other people are telling him or just trying to copy somebody else.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of time in the field refining different, like we have the incubator was sort of my flagship underquilt, and I don't think anyone's doing that right now. And it is designed with a specific contour from head to foot that sort of mimics the shape that you can see if you're looking at someone who's laying in a traditional camping hammock. There's that underneath hump where their torso is, and then it transitions to a different area where the leg is. And so, in an effort to minimize that CBS or cold back syndrome that you might have heard of, that contouring of the incubator is to hug, to maintain that connection to the bottom of the hammock and eliminate cold spots.
Sure.
So that's probably the thing that we do that is set apart. But otherwise, attention to detail. Stitching is important. Quality is just really important.
American made too.
Everything, yeah, we are U.S. We don't really farm out anything. All of our stuff is made in Reynoldsburg, Ohio, and has been for a very long time.
What's your favorite part of the industry?
I mean, I don't want to be too cliche, but I don't know if it's because hammock campers are just relaxed because of the way that they sleep at night, but it's the people probably. I mean, and also it's the fact that I get to do what I love, be in this hobby, and that it can make me, it can support me and my family, and yeah, so
Absolutely.
maybe that's what it is. Too many people don't love their job, and I do. So.
How many of these events do you do a year?
Not enough. I get pretty busy, and then I just don't. I just I have my nose down too much. So I'm trying to change that. I try to make HangCon. This is my first time at Michigan, and definitely my loss because this is pretty great spot that everyone's got here, and of course I know pretty much most of the vendors and quite a number of the people here. It's always great when I can see our products are being used and that are out there, but yeah, I'll try to get to more of them.
We're hoping to be here. He'll be here as a regular now because with Michigan being right here in the Midwest, Ohio is right next door.
Absolutely.
It's probably has something to do with the Buckeyes versus the Wolverine thing or something. I don't know.
I don't like to talk about it. I don't like to, but it's a thing. But,
it's a thing.
It's funny, but yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate your time.
Yeah,
thank you so much.
Jim. Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
it.